If you want free Call of Duty points, click the link down in the description, install the app, and start earning yourself some free Call of Duty points today. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about the gold camouflage in Infinite Warfare, how to earn it, is it worth going for it, and basically the best ways to get them. Now this video is mainly going to be focusing on the SMGs and assault rifles, as in my opinion those are the most important ones to get. As far as the other categories, they are fairly straightforward to follow the challenges, and a lot of the stuff that I'm going to say about assault rifles and SMGs overlaps into LMGs, shotguns, and snipers. As far as doing those, I'm going to do another video talking about every single gun and how to get diamond and stuff like that, but this video is for right now because I know people want to get started on the camouflage grind, and the SMGs and the assault rifles are, in my opinion, the best way to get started and the most popular guns in the game. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. If you guys all could drop a like on this video, I'd really appreciate that. I think this is my third upload of the day. I'm losing count. I'm just uploading a lot, and I have a lot of stuff to say about this game. I absolutely love it. I haven't felt this way about a Call of Duty in a while. And I mean, I don't know if a lot of people are still shaky about this game, but in my opinion, as of right now, it's really fun. The beta was not the best, but right now it's super duper good, so it's definitely worth buying if you guys are still on the fence and you don't have the game. But anyway, let's get into it. How to get gold camouflage. First of all, how this game works is gold camo is fairly straightforward. It's basically you just complete the gold camo, you follow the challenges written down in the game on that gun. As far as diamond camo, you have to get gold camo on every gun in that category, so gold on every SMG would equal diamond SMGs. As far as the solar camo, solar is basically dark matter. You have to get diamond on every gun. And then the dark sky camo, you have to get diamond on every gun, you have to get solar on every gun, including the classic weapons. And that's basically how that works, and that's how the different camouflage levels work. So solar is essentially dark matter, and dark sky is essentially the buffed up dark matter, the ultimate dark matter. But that's going to take a long time to grind out those camos, and as of right now, the dark sky camo is pretty shitty, to be honest. The solar one is pretty good, but the dark sky one isn't the best. So that's why we're going to focus on getting the gold camo. Now, as far as, in my opinion, the best way to get gold, as you guys can see right here, I have gold on the FHR. It's not the nicest gold camo I've ever seen. It's not like Modern Warfare 3's or anything like that. It's not the worst gold camo, but it's not the best either way. I think diamond camo, solar, and dark sky are going to be a lot better than this. Obviously, gold camo in Black Ops 3 wasn't the best either. It was sort of kind of similar to this, but the diamond camo and everything else was super duper good in that game, and I think that's how Infinite Warfare is going to be. But I recommend starting on the SMGs, and here's why. Basically, the challenges for the SMGs go as follows. Get 200 kills with the SMG, get 160 hipfire kills, then you have to get 50 slide kills, and then the rest of the stuff are fairly straightforward. You know, close-up kills, 25 of those, kills with no attachments, and then a bunch of bloodthirsties or stuff like that. Very straightforward stuff. What I'm going to be focusing on is the hardest challenges. So getting 200 kills with the SMG, super duper easy. With the FHR 40, like I'm using here, I recommend starting with your favorite SMG. The FHR 40 is probably my favorite. So I use this, other than probably the UMP. I mean, I didn't have that when I got gold for this gun. But basically, you want to get your 200 kills done. Very straightforward. Just play a game mode where you can get a lot of kills. Domination, ground war, kill confirmed, anything like that. Get your 200 kills done. And then once you're up to the 160 hip fires, that's actually not that hard. I thought that was going to be kind of difficult. But in this game, the hip fire is super duper good. And the laser sight attachment is absolutely insane on submachine guns. Like, throw on the laser sight. What I recommend, the class up that I usually use, was the laser sight, the extended mags, and the silencer. That's what I was rocking, and that's how I would get these hipfire kills. It was absolutely pretty easy with the FHR 40. You could play free-for-all or whatever you want to do to get those hipfire kills. However, I just kept playing normally ground war, running around, hip-firing people, and I got that done. 160 hip-fire kills was fairly straightforward. The next part is probably the hardest part about getting gold on SMGs, and that was the 50 slide kills. Now, I figured out a very good tip for this, and you guys better pay attention for this. Basically, under the specialist or under the combat rig FTL, there is a trait called power slide, and what that allows you to do is allows you to basically double your slide distance. Now you have to get 150 kills, not 150 kills, you have to get 50 kills while sliding. Run power slide under the FTL, the trait. This thing doubles your slide distance, and it makes it super duper easy to get these slide kills. At first, if you don't run this, it is very hard, because the reason why, I was doing slide kills, but they just weren't counting, and the reason why is it doesn't count if you pop up from the slide right at the end. You literally have to be mid-slide while getting the kill, and that's why Power Slide, it literally doubles your slide distance. I don't think it's a very practical perk to run if you're trying to do well in the game, but it 100% works very well for getting these hipfire kills, and that's why I recommend that. Then as far as the rest of the challenges, getting the easy, you know, the kill streaks, that's not too hard with the submachine gun. Getting the kills with no attachments is not too hard as well. Usually what I did is I went no attachments while doing the slide kills, so basically I doubled up on those and did those together. That's basically how I did that. This gameplay also is a pretty good gameplay. Got like 70 kills or something like this. I can't believe this map is on. This map is absolutely crazy. Throwback is in Ground War Dom. Absolutely amazing. I like how they did Ground War this year, but I hate the game mode Frontline. I don't really like that. I wish that one was taken out. Frontline and Team Deathmatch are kind of weak. Defender and Domination are super duper fun. That's basically how you get them on SMGs. Go through and do all the SMGs with those exact tips I gave you guys. Now, as far as assault rifles, they're very hard this year. First of all, with assault rifles, you have to get the 200 kills in normal, but you have to get 160 headshots, I believe. You have to get, or something like that. You have to get a lot of headshots in this game, and that is absolutely crazy. It's 100 or 160 headshots. That's how you have to get these assault rifle camos, and then you have to get 25 long shots. So these ones are definitely a lot harder than the SMGs. I'm going to give you guys some tips for getting these assault rifle camos. I've started working on these very slowly, but as far as getting headshots, what you want to do is you want to play probably hardcore or hardcore free-for-all, or just normal free-for-all, because in hardcore, it's going to be a one-shot to the head with these assault rifles. If you're playing a game mode like hardcore free-for-all, you can basically just do one-tap people to the head and get that stuff down very quickly. Now, I play CSGO a little bit, and that's basically what I use when I'm trying to aim for the head. In a game like CSGO, you need to get headshots. Headshot multiplier is absolutely insane in that game, and that's basically how I try to think when I'm going for these headshots. I usually don't like doing it in hardcore just because I'm not a big fan of hardcore. I usually play normal free-for-all and just aim for the head. That's how I did it in Black Ops 3. That's how you can do it in this game, and that's probably what I would recommend for getting headshots with the assault rifles. Now, the next aspect is probably the most annoying part of this whole game. I mean, getting a lot of headshots is very annoying, but it just happens over time eventually. Usually, I don't get that many natural headshots in this game because people die so fast I just end up aiming for the chest and melting them. But if you really have to aim for the head to be able to capitalize on that. But as far as getting the next challenge, which is 25 long shots, what I recommend for that is 100%. I recommend you guys play on the Terminal 24/7 playlist. If you guys have the Terminal bonus map. If you don't have that map, you basically just have to find long range maps. And I'd recommend probably playing Ground War, sitting at a long distance, or even Hardcore, because then you get you can one tap people across the map. Hardcore is always going to be good for camo challenges. It's not my favorite game mode. I know a lot of you guys probably like it. I know a lot of people that do dig Hardcore. In my opinion, I don't really like it that much. I like the classic Call of Duty. I like to be able to, you know, outgun people. Hardcore has a little bit of, you know, first shot wins pretty much all the time. It's a little more intense, you know, too intense for me. But how to get these long shots? Just play Terminal. Basically, play Terminal, use a silencer on your gun, because the silencer will reduce the range of your gun, which means long shots are easier to get. You don't have to shoot them at such a distance to get a long shot because there's less required because your gun has less range, if that makes any sense. That's how it goes off of, and that's definitely what I would recommend doing. Playing Terminal 24/7, you can sit in the plane, you can sit in the middle way where you can, you know, look down to people by the library in Modern Warfare 2. There's so many different spots. I can't even explain. You can sit on top of the one building. There's so many different things you could do in Modern Warfare 2 to get long shots on, or not Modern Warfare 2, but Modern Warfare 2's map Terminal, and that's basically what I would recommend doing that. My opinion, I think going for SMGs is a lot easier, and then assault rifles, and as of right now, the Dark Sky Camo isn't very good, so I know a lot of you guys, even myself, are a bit unmotivated to go for gold. In my opinion, if I'm, you know, can learn anything from the history and Black Ops 3, if anything, the history always teaches us about the future in anything, in Call of Duty or in real life, and in history, Dark Matter was a really bad camo when it came into Black Ops 3. Now, that sounds weird because Dark Matter is probably one of the best camos in the history of the Call of Duty franchise, but when it came into Black Ops 3, it was a really whack camo, and it wasn't until, you know, a few weeks into the game when they actually buffed the camo and made it super duper sexy, and in my opinion, I would not be surprised I would honestly be surprised if they didn't buff Dark Sky. I think this game feels like, you know, as far as some of the aspects, like there's no combat record, it feels like some of the stuff is half complete in this game, which is kind of funny. money, and I think they're definitely going to be buffing Dark Sky Camo. And even if they don't, we got Diamond, we got Solar, which are still probably worth the grind, and gives you something to do, and completing the challenges also helps you rank up while doing these camo challenges. Hopefully this video is helpful for how to get the gold on your SMGs and assault rifles, and you can use a bunch of these tips as well for the other guns in the game, one-shot kills or whatever you guys need to do for the other categories in the game. I'll make another video and talk about every single thing, talking about Diamond in the next coming days. This is just a quick one for you guys to teach you guys how to get, because I know a lot of you guys want to start working on your SMGs and assault rifles. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Drop a like on this thing. I'd really appreciate it, guys. 2,000 likes would be absolutely awesome. Also, be sure to subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. I'd really appreciate if we could get some new subscribers, and 2,000 likes would be awesome. Sub for Cookie and Don't Looky, and I'm out. Peace. Have a great night.
Nice work.